I'm Eileen Miller. I am a soil health specialist with the U.S. Department of Agriculture, Natural Resources Conservation Service. And RCS in the district created this New Jersey Soil Health Assessment Guide. And the target audience for this is not typically agriculture, which I'm typically affiliated with. It's more the homeowner and the general person that is interested in making their gardens grow and interested in their soils on their home, in their property. So it's a pretty easy to understand introduction to soils and soil health. It gives you a little bit of background about what soil health is. It's taking into account the physical environment, the soil, how it's actually structured, the chemical environment, what types of nutrients are in the soil that are available for your plant, and the biological component, which is sometimes the most overlooked about the soil. But without soil microbes and soil biology in the thousands and millions in each teaspoon of soil, we wouldn't have an ecosystem that functions. If you live within the geographic area here, you'll know that most of your soils are pretty sandy, and that's the inherent characteristic of your soil. That's kind of what your soils were born with, the geology of the soil, how it all formed here. So in a pineland wooded soil, you're going to have a nice organic layer in your soil, because in nature, soil has actual layers, which are called horizons. This is an example here. These are two different soils that are the same soil type. You can go onto the Web Soil Survey on the internet, plug in your address, and it'll come up with the type of soil that's mapped in your area, so you can get some of those inherent properties of your soil, what they might be good for. So this is an example of an agricultural soil. This one is managed more for organic matter, live, dead, twigs, animals, organisms, and things, and roots and mulch type of material in your soil. Across the street is the same type of soil, but this is tilled a lot. Rototilling and rototilling and rototilling your soil is really not a good thing, because it breaks all the homes up that these organisms create, and it takes longer for it to all build back up again. So this soil, you can kind of see the difference right off the bat, the different colors of the soils. So why this is important, in this demonstration I'm going to do here is called a Slake test. This will show you a little bit of how your soil is going to behave once it's wetted. So the soil that has typically the more organic matter in it will hold together more, and the reason it's holding together more is because of the living roots that are in there, the different soil microbes, the fungi, all the things you want in a live, healthy soil. It's like a soil glue that holds the soil together. And why this is important is because in a rain event, if the rain pounds down on your soil surface and you have a little bit of a slope, it doesn't even have to be a lot, the soil is going to break apart on the surface, and now it's going to wash into your streams and your surface water. That's bad, because attached to all these soil particles are nutrients, fertilizer, pesticides, in some cases herbicides and things like that. So they're starting to get in solution, and now they're washing into the waterway. And another reason this is important is because when the rain comes down into the surface, it's going to act like a sponge and suck into the ground rather than disturbing the top and washing out. It's really a direct correlation. Soils with higher organic matter, even in sandy soil situations, are going to hold together and function better.